it's like, man, if I'm gonna play, I gotta play.
You're not playing out now. We're gonna take it back. You went to jail.
Yeah.
Buffalo. You was in there putting it down in the streets. How many years you was in jail? In the joint?
3.
You was in the joint.
Yep.
3 years.
3 years. Yeah.
You was in there eating the cheese, eating the rice and beans, eating the mackerels.
Of course. You know the ox used to whip it up too, man. Shout out to T-Dot, man. Uncle Slime, he out right now. He in Charlotte. You know what I mean? You know, we used to have that. You know, that bucket, man. You know, you cut the bottom of that bucket mean, man. Yeah. You know, especially mean when you see that, you know, from when the seasonings was stuck in the bottom. You know what I'm saying? The bottom is burgundy. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to T-Dot, man. He home too.
Federal or state?
Federal.
You was in the federal. So y'all food was a little bit better than us as guys in the state. It was a little more on another level.
Yeah,
now,
man.
you was talking about how something magical happened on the dance floor. For those who don't understand what the dance floor is, what is the dance floor?
Dance floor is when you go out, you know what I'm saying, the visiting room, man, when you get a visit, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I used to say, like, I made a round say eat chicken on the dance floor because it was like, you couldn't wait to get a visit, you know what I'm saying?
The dance floor is spectacular.
The microwave wings and that in the burger, that say big ass burger.
Your big ass burger, they got them in all the joints. They got the big ass honey buns too. They got all that stuff. But I used to eat the tuna. I used to eat the tuna hoagie. That was my thing. And the sun chips. Okay. That was my thing. But like, what happened? It was something big happened in the visiting room.
Yeah, I mean, everything happened in the visiting room. You know what I'm saying? You know, my life changed in the visiting room. You know what I'm saying?
How did it change in the visiting room?
Yeah, you know, I met my love. You know what I'm saying? The mother of my children. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, her uncle being the G. You know what I'm saying? And I was the G. We already saluted each other anyway. You know what I'm saying? It was like we really didn't know each other, but we already just, when we seen each other, it was peace. You know what I mean? And you know, when he was going out there and seeing her, you know, my aunt was coming to see me, so. And
you was scoping out every time, like, damn.
Yeah, of course.
Damn. Going back telling your celly, yo, you know the old head boy's niece? Oh, man.
Yeah, no, Shorty was bad, man. You know, it was just like, every time I see her, I'd be like, damn. And just one day, man, we end up all sitting next to each other, and it was bathroom break, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So my aunt, she went to the bathroom and he went to the bathroom, so it was just me and her, and it was just the opportunity, and we just started talking. And you know, I'm a smooth dude, I'm a fly dude, you know what I mean, and you know, it was just love. But you know, they came back and we just all started kicking it, you know what I mean, because we had already started talking, and it was just like, you know how that shit go. We just all having fun, you know. We just happy we out there, you know what I'm saying. So we all having fun, and you know what I mean? My aunt and her was like, well, shit, how about we just start coming up here together so we can always do this. Like, we literally just gonna come in here together, so they gotta call y'all names back to back, and we just try to set it up. So shit, we just did that, and man, the day I got out, she was at the gate.
Y'all rocked it out.
We rocked it out, man. I put her on my phone list, you know what I'm saying? And once I put her on my phone list, honestly, it was like, I used majority. If it wasn't my kids, I was calling her. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time, you know what I'm saying, like, nobody really wrote me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody put no money on my book. So it was just like, I'm not about to call anybody else but my kids. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, niggas was getting, 300 minutes? You know what I'm saying? A month. So it was just like, I'm going to use these wisely. And, you know what I'm saying? I put her on the list. Shit, she just helped me through that shit just to have somebody to talk to me, because even the shorty that I was fucking with when I went in there, you know what I mean, she jolly went on some left shit. Like, I had moved her from Buffalo to Alabama, and you know, she was just doing some weirdo shit, so I really wasn't feeling the vibe with her no more. She stopped coming and all of that, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, you know, shorty just took my mind off shit. Like I said, man, the day I got there, you know, she took me to the halfway house, all that shit, you know what I mean? It was just love, and shit, we didn't even fuck shit for months. It wasn't like I just came out and we just started fucking. Like, we was friends first, you know what I'm saying? And we just built that, you know, that bond and shit. Honestly, man, it took me like a year just to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Like no bullshit. Like it wasn't no quick jump. Like we was real cool for a while. You know what I'm saying? But after that, it was just like, man, that's been my homie ever since, man. That was 12 years ago.
That's major. What was it in jail that hit you where you said, I ain't doing this shit no more, this ain't for me?
You know, it's crazy and it's fucked up, but I didn't get enough time for it to hit me. I was still kind of ignorant, you know what I'm saying? So I was on some like, I'm not gonna do this no more, but I might do this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's wild, you know what I mean? Because, you know, even when niggas be locked up, you know what I'm saying? You meet in the feds, you meet all type of niggas, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Long as your paperwork good, everybody fuck with you. It's just like, you know, shit, you know, we need, you know, we got it if you need it type shit, because the love was already there. And niggas locked up, we still needing niggas on the street because that's how they eat, and then still behind the wall. So if they find a real good nigga, it's like, shit, if you trying to do this, I got this for you. So even when I was locked up, I'd be like, yo, I still want to sell weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's honestly, like, because that's, yo, I'm telling you, niggas in the feds, there's niggas in there right now, like, yo, when I come home, all I'm selling is weed. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it was, man. But, you know, what really just had me just kind of like buckled down is after I came home and, you know, I was still hustling. That's the thing. I was still doing the weed shit. And then, you know, my bro got shot. You know what I'm saying? I was putting the money behind him because he wanted to do the music. I always been a smart businessman, so I was one of the niggas that's like, okay, I'm gonna hustle, get the bag, you just rap, we gonna make this shit pop off, I'm gonna use my smarts, you know what I'm saying? Niggas fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? We got a little money to play with, and then our homies, they was still in the streets heavy. That's the thing. When I was gone, them niggas turned all the way up. Like my niggas out, like before I went in, I'm telling you, in that short amount of time when I came home, like they was all the way up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so, you know, it was like when I came out and I was doing my thing, I didn't do it on the level that they was doing it because I was still trying to be, you know, smart. Like like I said, I'm really not no dummy. So it was just like, yo, I'm a kind of, you know, I'm gonna have to slow grind it, but still, you know, it's still, you know, making a bag because I'm invested into the other shit that we need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? And you know, niggas was turning up. And Jive helped us because, you know, we was in Atlanta, so that was when strip club music, you know what I mean? You know, like even New York niggas was trying to sound like the South. So, you know, Conway was on that type of wave. Like, yo, we going to Magic City, we going to Strokers, we going to the Flame, we going to Pinups, you know what I'm saying? We just going the Platinum 21s, like all that shit. Like we just gonna go on a strip club run and just, you know, let them play our shit back to back. And, you know, we got DJ Infamous, he was, you know, DJing for Ludacris, you know, on V103, you know what I'm saying? So we tapped in with him, and, you know, that was just the shit I wanted to do. Like I said, I was just networking and connecting. So, man, holla that fucking DJ Infamous. He, you know, hosted a Conway mixtape. We started fucking the streets up. Atlantic Records wanted us, you know, to come and have a sit down and all that. So, you know, right before we even went and did that, you know, French Montana was performing in Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? So we like, yo, man, we, you know how certain niggas, like when they go to certain cities, they be shit trying to get the extra bag. So it'd be like, shit, who else? Who trying to get a feature out here? Who's some niggas they got a bag trying to get some features? So, you know, we wanted to take that opportunity because, you know, we just trying to get lit, and, you know, French was doing this fucking thing. So it was just like, yo, let's go back home and do that. But I forgot what happened till we didn't even get to do the song. You know what I mean? So I was just like, yo, I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I don't need to be in Buff. You know what I'm saying? I'm missing Brad. This shit ain't making no sense. I came here to do the song, but since we're not doing the song, I'm gone. And Conway was like, well, shit, since I'm here, my son here. You see what I'm saying? My kids lived in Atlanta. Okay. So he like, shit, I'm not, if I'm already here, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to stay a couple extra days and spend it with my son. You know what I mean? I just meet you back down there. So I was like, all right. So I left. Shit, the very next day, got shot in the head. You know what I'm saying? So that shit just fucked up everything. You know what I mean? You know, a lot of shit come with that. So, you know, we had to deal with that shit for a while. And I was just like, yo, you know, I'm gonna try my hand. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that I'm nice too. I'm nice enough to you know, show, you know what I mean, get to the bag, basically. Like, because I felt at the time everybody that was lit was trash. You know what I'm saying? And they wasn't real niggas. Like, I used to have that mentality. You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, these rap niggas is fake. They ain't real niggas. They music trash. Da-da-da-da. I could do this shit. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, when I was doing it, I'm rapping over Alchemist and shit like that, like the instrumentals. And my niggas like, yo, that shit ain't about to pop, bro. Like, what you mean? Because like I said, everybody, you know, even the New York niggas was Southpaw. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that shit ain't about to win, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can't pop no bottles. Again, we was popping bottles, throwing thousands, playing our songs in the strip club. Now I'm rapping over Alchemist and DJ Premier shit. Niggas like, yo, bro, I'm not investing into that. Because like I said, my niggas was up. They could have. Niggas like, I'm not about to do that. So that kind of like, you know, just put the battery in my back like, yo, you know what, fuck that. I'm about to show these niggas like, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to turn this shit up. And that was a drive, man. I had a, like I ain't never had, you know what I mean? It's like I wanted to prove them wrong. And then it was just like, you know, nobody never made it from Buffalo. So I had so many reasons to just be like, yo, I'm about to go higher, man. I'm about to put the whole city on. And I was just like, yo, I got the opportunity. If I do that, I got 2-3 other niggas I could put on. And let me just rap enough to the point where, you know, we can get lit. And I always been popular. I always been fly. So it's just like I always been a G. Like, niggas always fucked with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the OGs fucked with me. The younger homies fucked with me. Just my peers, my age fucked with me. The broads fucked with me. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, I always kept it a beam. Like you can't even find a B on my report card. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just live by morals and principles and codes. And people just fuck with how I handle. Like, I was never a nigga that was heavy on the beef shit. You know what I'm saying? It was always about a bag with me. Always about a bag. Like, my niggas, they really on shit. Like, you not about to disrespect niggas or fuck with niggas because niggas is wolves. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is still about that. And niggas really, you know, they kind of like overprotective on me. Especially like when Machine Gun Black was living, rest in peace, because they know like I'm a smooth nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like if this was Belly, like I'm the sincere nigga, but all my other niggas is Tommies. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm the only like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm the only smooth nigga, chill, get fly every day, fuck with the broads, and you know, get money and chill, do shit like that. Like everybody else is on, you know, straight, you know, ski mask time, shoot 'em up time. They just on they shit, you know what I mean? So it's like if you fuck with me, they kind of take that offensive, you know what I'm saying? So niggas always get, you know, I really never had really problems because niggas, they on it, you know what I mean? But it's like I just wanted to prove like, you know, Buffalo niggas is lit. So I just went extra hard, man, and I just said I'm gonna make this sound of music popular again. So that's when I came with the whole fly guy imagery. A lot of people never knew what that meant, but you know, I'm an art collector and I've been in the art since I was 9 years old, like tough, like 10 years old, me and my man Victor, that was another one of our hustles when we was little. I come with the story, he'd draw it out. This was, you know what I mean, 5th grade. And shit, we had made comics just for like motherfuckers just in our class, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it was just dope, you know what I mean? And then, you know, my same guy, Victor, you know what I'm saying, when we was in 8th grade, I wanted to do the clothing. I started off in 8th grade, middle school, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I was already smart enough to call the screen print place myself.